Today I'm trying Etihad's best business class seats. Now last time we tried business class seats it was Vietnam Airlines and it cost us about £250. This time the ticket's worth £4,000, but I haven't paid that because I'm not insane. Now I managed to bid on this ticket and I managed to get it for £1,500 thanks to today's sponsor HelloFresh, but more about them later. So yes, it's still a substantial amount of money, but not the £4,000 that it's supposed to cost, so got it on the cheap. And I want to see how much better is it considering the difference in the price tag. Let's go check in, let's go see. Okay, we've managed to find the Etihad desk and we've got our own business class check-in. Looks like there's a few people in the queue at the moment. That's a disgrace. That is a disgrace. There's like 3 people, that's shocking. We're flying from Tokyo to Abu Dhabi, which is where I'm having my layover, to then go to Manchester back to the UK, which will be economy the second half of the trip. So we'll enjoy this while it lasts. Let's go check in. Okay, checked in. I've got to say that was probably one of the more hectic check-ins I've ever been involved in. People bringing like 8 suitcases and stuff. I'm like, how much stuff have you got? I don't think all my possessions are 8 suitcases. Anyway, got my invite to the lounge, the Narita Premier Lounge. Fun. So we'll head to the lounge now. We'll go through security, etc. if I can find it, and then we'll see what the lounge is all about. Now, as part of the business class ticket, we have got access to fast track, which is fantastic. So we don't have to go in the really long queues. And just like that, we're through security. No wait, no queue, nothing. You shouldn't have to spend a ridiculous amount of money to be able to go through security quickly, efficiently, that kind of thing. That should be how it is for everybody, but it's not. My flight to Abu Dhabi is now going 10 minutes early. When do you ever see that? A plane departing early? That would never ever happen in the UK. Or probably most Western countries, let's face it. Anyway, let's go to the lounge. I just want to say, if you told me 18 months ago that I'd have been having this experience right now, I would have told you to seek psychological help. This ticket cost more than I had in my bank account 18 months ago. So thank you very much for watching. It is very much appreciated. I wouldn't be able to have experiences like this without you. And on that note, I'm hungry. Yes, this video is sponsored by HelloFresh. Yes, I've been using them now for 2 years or so this isn't just a money grab. I have actually been using them for ages. HelloFresh has really helped me take my game from this to this. Done quite a good job of that, if I don't say so myself. And by scanning my QR code on screen, they're giving you 50% off your first box and 20% off your next 2 months of boxes and free gifts. You might get one of these. I'll be honest, I've finished them. They're very nice. Look, I travel a lot, and sometimes when you're coming back from being away, you don't want to then have to leave the house again, go to a big shop, and then come back and all that. So I'll order HelloFresh so that it arrives when I come back from my travels. Simple. And if I go somewhere else, I can skip a week, I can cancel, I can pause. They're not tying you into a contract. You're free to leave at any point. Oh, this looks good. That's proper. So scan my QR code on screen now to get 50% off your first box, 20% off your next 2 months worth of boxes, and some free gifts. Or click my link in the description below and use the discount code EDCHAP2025 for the offer. Anyway, back to the video. Okay, this one is us, and conveniently, it is right next to the gate. Here we go. Okay, it looks like a pretty big lounge, to be honest. Let's go have a look. Okay, and this is what I've gone for. I've gone for, I don't actually know, to be honest. Some vegetables, some potatoes, some more chicken, little bread roll, pastries, banana, water, little Sauvignon Blanc. Flat. Look, in terms of how this compares to Vietnam Airlines had more options. This is quite a limited selection, but it'll do. It'll do. I have had better spreads at wakes. That's not what this experience is about. It's not about the food. It's about the experience when you're bored. And that, in theory, should be pretty good. Gonna nail this glass of wine, and then we have to head towards the gate. Some good grapes. Okay, we're boarding. A little bit of a delay. Not the smoothest boarding procedure. I think Vietnam Airlines winning on this one as well so far. But let's see what the seat's gonna be like. We're heading towards the aircraft. Hello there. Thank you. 8D.
Here, please, first left.
Thank you. 8D, that's me. This is a nice seat. This is a very nice seat. Lovely pillow. This is very nice. Duvet. Cushion firmness. How can you increase the firmness of a cushion? That's amazing. Great foot room as well. They've got everything. Champagne, cocktails, beers. You can have any of these dishes at any time throughout your flight. That's dangerous. A la carte menu, seen tuna on there, carrot soup, beef, cheese. All those desserts look good. I'm going to be about 12 stone heavier after this 12-hour flight. Jesus. Champagne. Cheers.
To yourself. You did it. Okay.
Okay, this is pretty cool. You can play Monopoly, TV shows and movies. Oh, we've got some decent stuff here. Kung Fu Panda 4. Not all amazing films, but yeah, some of them. I think they're coming around to take food orders. Cheers to that. That's made all the difference.
Hot towels, sir?
Yes, please. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It is hot. It's very hot. Honestly, nearly burnt my hands with that.
Cabin crew all on board.
I'm glad to hear they're on board.
Would you like to have aperitif after takeoff with your salted almond nuts?
Can I have the nuts, but could I have a water? I didn't fancy more booze with the nuts. I thought that was probably a bit over the top. The options were martini, Campari, and Cointreau, which I don't like. Oh, thank you. We haven't even taken off yet. I'm still just on the tarmac. I feel like we've been there for about half an hour. Ah, thank you. Slippers. My feet don't fit. I have found a massage button. Can't feel anything. I'll try again later when the cushions aren't there. And as I put my feet up, we began taxiing to the runway. I've just ordered my food as well. Skip the starter, gone straight for the main, be efficient. Okay, had to come to the toilet because the woman next to me just got changed down to her knickers in her seat. I saw her thong just in her seat. She's put her jeans on now, thankfully, but she changed trousers. Just stripping off in the seat. What's going on? Anyway, the toilets are nice. Hand towels, toilet, mirror, another mirror, door. Somebody's taken my champagne. I hadn't finished that yet. We should be taking off soon. We're a little bit delayed. I do have another flight to catch, so hopefully not too delayed. Take off. We're going backwards. We're in the air. Just hit a little bit of turbulence, so the seatbelts are back on. But I'm going to start editing. Look at this for a setup. So whilst I've been editing, they've just come round with some nuts. Lovely. And the water that I asked for as well. I think meal will be in about 30 minutes, they said. It feels really late. It's 6:15. It's just really dark in here. It is making me feel quite tired though. I'm trying to stay up this whole flight because my next flight is the one I'm going to be sleeping on. Oh, this is the life. Okay, they're about to bring the meal. Just got a main and dessert coming. We'll see what else they put on the plate as well. Sometimes they chuck some other stuff on there. Let's see what we got. On my table, nicely spread out there. It's a pretty big table.
Sorry, sir, I need to put it on the cabin.
Yes,
again. For your champagne, it's too bumpy here.
Oh, okay. Got my champagne, got my water, bread, mini little salad, and then I've got my something, I can't remember what it was. It's basically like spiced potatoes, roasted vegetables, and then is it kafuffa? Kaffuffle? Koffer. I think it's a koffer, I can't remember. I just eat it, I don't really look at the menu. You're not coming here for culinary experience, are you? So yeah, another glass of champagne, and then I will consume all of this. Ooh. They are proper, they have got some weight to them. You know you're in business now. It's bloody lovely. Damn, this is good. Proper grub. That's how it should be done. Sensational. I mean, it looks like excrement, but it tastes amazing. Bit of that on whatever it is. Looks yogurty, probably in the yogurt family. Oh, that's good. Maybe passion. And for dessert, we have got some ice cream, but not just any ice cream. Häagen-Dazs. What's it called? Häagen-Dazs. You know the fancy ice cream. it's that strawberry ice cream because I'm a child. With a bit of bread on top. A bit odd, but there you go. Hard bread. That is really toasty. It's really good. Look at it. Look at it. It's lovely. You can also order stuff off the menu at any point during the flight as well. I think later on in the flight I'm going to get some baked cookies. Oh, baked cookies before bed. Just amazing. Okay, so the food is better than Vietnam Airlines in terms of the options, in terms of the fact you can have stuff whenever you want. That's also partly because that was a 2-hour flight, this is a 12-hour flight, and the different price points as well, obviously. Okay, so we are 4 hours in, 8 hours left to go, and I've just ordered some baked cookies to go sit down and have them, obviously in the toilet, just go for a wee. Just hanging out. And here it is, baked cookies, and I also ordered a hot chocolate to go with it. And I think, is that a little bit of chocolate? It is. It's come with some chocolate, and not just any Godiva. I have heard of the brand. They're just at £8. So that's very nice. That's a nice touch. That this is good, isn't it? This is good. Okay, are they baked cookies? Oh no, they're hard. I was hoping they'd be soft. Anyway, you've got to dunk. You've got to do it. Definitely worth dunking. That is damn good. I'm dunking this as well. Ooh, that's incredible. Smooth, succulent. This'll do. This'll see me into the night now. I should probably try the other cookie, for fairness. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Got a good crumble to it. Okay, so we are now 8 hours into this flight, 4 hours to go, and I'm now going to try and get some sleep. Maybe just 3 hours is what I'm aiming for. Let's get the bed ready. Good night. Got a decent amount of sleep in. I think about 4 hours, which means we are close to landing now. Not long until we land now. Okay, we're heading off. Let's go. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, that's our 12-hour flight done. We're here in Abu Dhabi now. Let me give you my thoughts on the flight. Okay, so let's talk about that experience. It was an incredible experience. It really was. Like, when you got on the plane, it was absolutely fantastic. The seats were so much better with Etihad. Really nice little booth. My only real criticism about the seats is that you do have somebody next to you, and there isn't like a privacy thing you can put across. Now, you don't feel really, really close to them because there's a bit of a space between them. You know, you've got your tables and stuff, but they are still there. It would have been nice to just have like a privacy thing that's, you know, probably closed when you board. But aside from that, the seats were absolutely fantastic. Lovely amount of foot room, leg room was amazing, and the food was fantastic. I love the fact that on a 12-hour flight, you can just have anything. If it was at the start of the day and you're on there for a full 12 hours from the start of the day, then you'd be able to make a lot more use of that. In this instance, Vietnam Airlines definitely better value for money. $4,000, definitely not, but $1,500. A 12-hour flight. I can see how for some people that would be value for money. And a massive thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video, for being able to pay for me to be able to do this experience, because obviously I wouldn't have done it without the sponsor. Go check my links in the description below to go use my discount code there and get yourself some money off. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.